ThreadStack
Alright guys,
provided
thank you
everything
for
I
allocating a
need
little
to
bit of
finally
your
have
time, and today
balanced
we're going to
digital
be
life
talking
that I
about
always
AI
wanted.
content-driven automations.
Plus, I can afford
So
more
right now I'm
travel
going to
now
be
too.
troubleshooting something very unique. I'm going to be troubleshooting um, FitInfusion System CRM. Basically what's happening, guys, is there is something going on with my system. I haven't set up a specific campaign to whenever you register for a workshop, I'm not getting any email notifications for Zoom meeting. I wanted to address that, I wanted to fix that, and I wanted to show you how to pull this off in case if you guys are wondering, and in case if you're trying to troubleshoot your own Go High Level, your own FitInfusion System CRM, then this is what you want to be looking at. I quickly will cover Zapier and just my whole process of troubleshooting new systems. So this way you could kind of quickly adapt this process for yourself and effectively be able to like easily troubleshoot this. So without further ado, I'm gonna quickly start showing you a couple of things, guys. I'm gonna open up, before I show you things, I wanna make sure that you guys could see the screen. Right now, I'm kind of showing my OBS session, but effectively what I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that you guys could see this session. And we're slowly starting.
Teasing, she's sitting on me. All of her diamonds are dripping on me. I met her at the bar, it was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more drinks, cause tonight I wanted a little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The woman that I love set me down last night, and she told me that it's over, done decision. No, I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission, in my slim fit suit, and this shit is sitting. I'm a heartbroken man.
I tried medicine, I tried therapy, I tried somebody else for a couple weeks. Now I know why it's been so hard to breathe. Yeah, I need a new heart that doesn't know who you are, cause this one's broken in two, all because of what you did to me. Can't feel it beat. I need a new heart that doesn't know who you are, cause this one's black and it's blue and it's not over you, baby. Can't feel it beat.
ThreadStack provided
All right,
everything
guys,
I
so
need
let's go
to
ahead
finally
without
have
further ado.
balanced
We're
digital
gonna
life
continue.
that I always
And
wanted.
so basically what we
Plus,
want to
I
do,
can
we want
afford
to try
more
to figure
travel
out
now
how this
too.
thing works, how to get the right now when you register for a workshop, there is no, it doesn't work. What doesn't work, several couple of things doesn't work, guys. Like this is the system, this is my buy link, and what happens is people go to FitInfusion Flip Workshop and they register for the website. They fill out this form, they hit continue, and I get a notification in Slack that is coming here to leads, but I don't get a notification saying meeting scheduled and with the Zoom notification that it is actually scheduled. So let's go ahead and try to figure this out. First thing I'm going to do is jump into FitInfusion System CRM and see what is configured inside of this automation. And I'm going to quickly log into FitInfusion System. There we go. And right now, what we're doing, we're going to try to troubleshoot this and set up a Zoom link so we get an email notification. So we go to contacts, opportunities, automations. So the first thing, before we do that, let's take a look at where in a pipeline. So apparently the lead came in through the pipeline. So what we're going to do is we're going to see the lead coming in. Opportunities, we're going to go opportunities section and see the main pipeline. So the main pipeline here's like this is what's working whenever somebody goes through the main pipeline. What happens is lead comes into one of those channels, and effectively as it moves the channels, I get a notification, email notification and Zoom notification. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this thing for workshop pipeline. So right here in the workshop pipeline, I got a lead over here and I got another lead over here, and I want to make sure that this automation. So we got nurture introduction emails. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to go to Zoom, and so before we even go to Zoom, let's go to Zapier. Let's log in into Zapier and quickly see what's going on, what the automations are. I'm gonna quickly see where we have the Zoom automation. So I'm just gonna search for Zoom for whatever Zaps that I have, which I should have a Zoom Zap, and so it says Proud summary meeting from Zoom into Google, go high level Zoom and Slack integration, Zoom meeting in Notion. So we got record Zoom meeting created from Slack commands, automated Zoom clips to Google Drive, the Slack download. So do we have a meeting? So automate Zoom recording to Google Drive, go high level Zoom and Slack integration. So maybe this one is the closest one that we see. So we got this lead connector thing, and we got a catch hook. So we kind of got a hook over here, and I guess it does the rest of the stuff. Like the hook is gonna catch something, and it's gonna update. It's gonna create a meeting, and let's see. So we got this romwells123test@gmail.com. So we kind of got this thing going. It's gonna go in that email, and then it's gonna, like, let's see, let's do edit, and let's do setup. So we already logged in into Zoom account, which is good, and we're just kind of reviewing the automation to see what it does. So it just creates a meeting, and I think what we need to do, we need to catch the hook. So we're gonna do catch a hook, trigger an event, and then we're gonna, so I'm just kind of trying to see what would be the best way. You know what, I'm gonna probably open up ChatGPT and just quickly say, I'm designing, I'm creating, and go high level. I have a workshop form, and when someone registers, I want to create a meeting, create a Zoom meeting for whoever registered, and send it to Bruno and myself, inviting, well, to Bruno's email, Bruno@Freedom Fusion System. So to send it to Bruno and upload a message into Slack as meeting scheduled into meeting scheduled Slack channel, and with meeting date and time for when it was scheduled for. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and go high level. I want to trigger the catch hook that is configured in Zapier, and send the fields from the form into Zapier. How can I do that? Also, I want to make sure that email nurturing campaign is configured, and notification is sent through email nurturing config, notifying form, notifying person who filled out the form that there's a Zoom meeting is scheduled. What is the best way to structure this? Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're quickly reverse engineering this automation. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna do step one. We're gonna capture from submission and go high level in the form builder. And I'm gonna show you how to do this. Like as I'm doing this in real time, you guys understand that I'm troubleshooting this in real time. So if you guys want to learn and be behind my shoulder, kind of, so this way you can see how my brain works. My name is Ron Wells. I'm a 21st century freedom writer, former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, and full stack cybersecurity cloud engineer. I have my own talent agency, and right now I'm building luxury pet brand. And in the process of doing so, I'm showing you guys as I'm troubleshooting one of the issues that I'm running into now, which is for whatever reason, I'm not getting any notifications whenever somebody registers for a workshop or Saturday's workshop. I'm not getting notification in Slack for when it was scheduled for, and there is no Zoom link stating like there's no meeting being created by Zoom, and my feudal hustler is not being notified that there is a Zoom meeting. So for now, I kind of manually did that, but I definitely don't want to be doing this manually. I wanted to make sure that when somebody fills out a form, they get notification, they get an email nurturing campaign saying that, by the way, there's a Zoom meeting coming up. Here's a Zoom meeting. This is the time that is you want to join. Bruno gets notified. Everything goes into Slack channel. And of course, everybody is aware of what's happening, and continuous reminders are being sent before the meeting multiple times. So I quickly wanted to figure out how to do this. As I'm doing this, I'm using multiple systems. I'm using combinations of Freedom Fusion system right here. So right now I have a pipeline. I do have a lead who came in recently. Her name is Jacqueline. And as you can see, she ended up in this pipeline. So how do I get this lead kind of emailed? How do I get that? How do I send emails to that lead? So this way that lead gets Zoom notifications, Zoom meeting, and kind of congratulations, thank you for joining, signing up for workshop, that kind of stuff. This is a typical business problem, and a lot of moms over 40 can't crack that, and I don't blame them. Not every mom over 40 is a cybersecurity cloud engineer. And I get it, guys. This is the reason why we have those workshops for you, so this way you could quickly solve those really silly problems and move on with the next task, like building your luxury brand, focusing on ratings and research part of the brand. But for now, you have to bear with me and see how I'm doing this in real time. I may quiet down a little bit. I may like ramble a little bit in the process of doing this and process of figuring this out. But at least you get to see how my brain works and can replicate this for your own go high level. In this case, I'm using Freedom Fusion System CRM. And of course, guys, if you like what you see, we could hook you up and set you up with that as well. But let's continue. Let's try to figure out what the hell happened with Jacqueline. How come we didn't get any email? And my feudal hustler, he's ready to teach on Saturday. So let me show you the beginning life cycle. In the beginning, what is happening. So this is what it looks like. So people typically, here's what's happening. I have Freedom Fusion Flip workshop over here in my bio link. And I have a bunch of things cooked up in a Freedom Fusion system automations to let everybody know how the lead is coming in, right? So obviously your first question is going to be, how the heck do you get leads? Well, the answer is simple. I set up the automation over here to constantly hit all the socials on the internet with my workshops. This is what it looks like across Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, Buy Me Coffee. What I do is I literally do, let me just kind of show it to you. So I have this engine that constantly producing posts on a recurring posts and blasts them across socials. And this is what it looks like. Here's a bunch of workshops, that kind of stuff. And you know what? Like all I'm doing is just setting up a recurring post because I'm lazy. I don't want to be sitting there constantly posting things. I just want those posts automatically doing things and promoting my workshops. Now I'm also lazy. I don't want to teach people anything. in workshops or anything like this, I wanna give that opportunity to my feudal hustlers. So how do I do this? What is the best way to do that? Well, first of all, let me show you what kind of workshops I'm talking about. By the way, guys, I'm going to go ahead and quickly jump into another skill. This is a skill that is not taught anywhere in the world. I'm going to confidently tell you that with 100% confidence. Typically, what you're going to see is one-trick pony people out there who are teaching you only AI content-driven automations. My goal here is not to teach you anything. I'm just literally solving a problem. If you want to squabble up and see how I'm doing this and learn exponentially faster than any guru on the planet, then this is what you want to be doing. If you really want to cook the heck out of your brain, of your audience's brains, you want to set up your ops real quick, and you want to be introducing small scenes like this on the left-hand side. Why? Because like you'll never get any leads, guys. You'll never get to this problem, the one that I'm showing you right now. Like for me to get to this problem that I'm showing you right now, it took me a year and a half to even figure it out how to get the leads, guys. This is just pause for a second, a year and a half. There's other skills that many gurus out there, they're not telling you. And by the time you figure it out, it's too late and you wasted a lot of time. So I'm just going to skip this whole stuff. I'm going to show you like what you got to do. And then we're going to try to continue troubleshooting this whole thing, automation, and try to figure out how to make it work. So the first thing, as you can see, I'm on OBS. Obviously, go ahead and download OBS if you haven't done so. Why? Because you want to set up those scenes so this way you could quickly switch between them. Let me go ahead. I'm about to, with your permission, guys, if it's okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into this scene over here and just show you like, what the hell does this mean? What do you mean by cooking people's brains? What do you mean? Well, people's attention span is like you got to penetrate through the 3 seconds attention span of anybody who you're showing your content. If you don't succeed in that, you might as well don't show them anything. You already failed. So how do you solve that problem? Well, you got to set up scenes like this. Over here, I set up scenes. Remember those workshops that I was talking about? Let me go ahead and just show it to you. If I'm about to go ahead and switch to this workshop scene over here, and you're going to see what the workshop looks like. Those workshops that you're about to see are flying around across all socials and promoting my brand, my talent agency, in the same way how if you guys want to build your own luxury pet brand, you also want to be doing the same thing. You don't want to be sitting there manually posting things, getting cooked and like being frustrated. No, you want to set this up once, I'll show you how, and you're good to go. Then we're going to move on to the next phases. We have a lot better things to do, like talking to Chinese suppliers and figuring out like margins and figuring out how to differentiate your product. So this way you could hit it to the market, you produce the products, sell it across TikTok Shop and Amazon, and you're good to go. You start producing money. We really don't want to be in this phase. Trust me, this is a boring phase, but needless to say, many moms over 40 find this mesmerizing. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you, first of all, from start to finish, what does this Freedom Fusion Flip workshop means. Like this one, the one that I'm hovering over here, Freedom Fusion Flip, like a little cat with a skillet flipping things. So what does that mean? This is what it means. This is the type of workshops I'm promoting. I'm about to go ahead and click on this.
Your smile lit up. Like a sunrise glow, touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you feels just right. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean rippling with ease. Heartbeats sink into this melody. You and I forever, wild and free. Hands collide like waves.
ThreadStack
All right, guys.
provided
So
everything I
this was
need
just
to
an
finally
example
have
of
balanced digital
the
life that I
workshops.
always
This
wanted.
whatever the
Plus, I
workshops
can
that I
afford more
showed,
travel now
this
too.
was just a small one example of promoting workshops directly inside of FUD, the platform that you're going to get access to. You could download it on your iPhone or Android. This is where over 100,000 side hustlers are at, and this is where 100 coaches are at. This is where you could also subscribe to me for $14.99 and ask any kind of questions and get a way better result than hiring any other kind of gurus out there without spending thousands of dollars. But the reason why I'm showing it to you is because I wanted to show you how quickly you can switch between screens and cook their brains, cook their attention span. Here's another example I'm going to show.
Squeezing and teasing, she's sitting on me. All of her diamonds are dripping on me. I met her at the bar, it was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more drinks, cause tonight I wanted a little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The woman that I love set me down last night, and she told me that it's over, done decision. No, I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission, in my slim fit suit, and this shit is sitting. I'm a heartbroken man, can't smile, won't dance. In the back of the nightclub, hiding my pain. I don't trust any of the people I'm with. In the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Calls, texts, tears, sex. I was looking for a girl who was on the same page. Now it's back to the intro, back to the bar, to the taxi, to the hotel, to my old way. I don't wanna feel.
All right, guys, so this was a quick explanation and showing you guys variation of this. Let's continue. So this is what you want to hit everybody when you cooking their brains. The next thing is, let's try to figure it out. So we're going to capture form from submission and go high level. And go high level, we're going to open up a form builder. And we're going to form settings, integrations. We're going to choose webhook and catch hook. Paste as a Zapier catch hook. And okay, so we're going to open work in the form settings. Okay, so let's open up form. We're gonna go ahead and do this, guys. So we're gonna go okay, let's find the form. Okay, guys, so we are finding the form. We are finding the form. And go open the form builder. Let me just do this. Where's the form builder real quick? Where is the form builder? Log in, go to sites, forms builder. Okay, sites, forms builder. Sites and forms. Okay, cool. Now let's find workshop. Workshop form. Okay, cool. So what do we do next? So we go into form builder, in form settings, integration, choose webhook. Okay, let's do this. And form settings under integration. Okay, let's see, where is integration? No, we don't see integrations. Okay, form settings here. Okay, well, I don't really see it, guys. So we're gonna do it and say, I didn't see form settings integration. Form, I didn't see in form settings. Integrations, choose webhook. Makes sense. Go ahead to form and service. Go to automation workflows, trigger form submitted, select workshop, add webhook. Paste your, okay, I think this one is probably better. Paste your Zapier catch list. Okay, cool. Legacy from settings, if available in your account, open your account. Okay. So intro call. Let's see, we're gonna see the button. Right, okay. Settings. Thank you page. Okay, so it will open up on intro call settings page, and let's see, what is it saying? Add an action webhook. Okay, so we're gonna quickly here, go here, go here. Okay. Let's take a look. Do we have any action? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, border. No. Integrate maybe? No. No, nothing here. And submissions? No. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna freestyle it, guys, without any ChatGPT. Okay, we're gonna freestyle it without any ChatGPT. So theoretically speaking, if you opened up a form, there gotta be an action button. So here's an action button. Let's do settings and okay. Thank you for registering. Okay. Okay, so let's do automation now. Workshop. Okay. Let's do this. Let's just create it from scratch, guys. So we're gonna create a folder. Workshop, Fatal Fusion FIP. Okay, like this. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back and we're gonna try to do something else, guys. Oh, come on. Let's see what this is. Okay, we're just gonna copy this stupid thing over here. We're gonna modify it, guys. Okay, we're gonna modify it. We're gonna duplicate nurturing emails, campaign for Fatal Fusion Flip. Workshops like this. Okay, and we're gonna move this. We're gonna move this to folder. Okay, we got this over with. So we're starting from scratch, guys. We're doing this workshop. So we're gonna quickly try to build this automation. So nurturing email, edit workflow. Okay. So let's do trigger opportunity in pipeline stage. Let's modify the stage to in pipeline. Let's do workshop pipeline. Let's do pipeline stage um, nurturing introduction emails. Okay, cool. So this is what we're doing, guys. We're just quickly setting things up. And thank you guys for joining. I'd like to welcome you to this rock.
Teasing and teasing, she's sitting on me. All of her diamonds are dripping on me. I met her at the bar, it was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more drinks, cause tonight I wanted a little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The woman that I love set me down last night, and she told me that it's over, done decision. No, I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission.
Anyway, guys, now where were we? Okay, so we're gonna set this up. Assign to a user. Okay, so I think we set everything. Are you sure you want to do these changes? Okay. Okay, confirm. Yes. I think opportunity in pipe. So in pipeline. So I think we'll really need to remove this because we don't really care about this one. So we're gonna delete that. So we're gonna delete that, guys. We don't really care about that. So what exactly are we doing, guys? This we're doing so the email is not coming in from this buy. So essentially I got this buy link over here. So when people register for the workshop and they fill it out, I want to reserve the spot. They fill this stuff out and the link with a Zoom meeting is not coming in. So what I'm doing right now is troubleshooting how to fix that. So whenever you guys register for this workshop, it starts, person gets a Zoom notification and meeting for both your coach, your Feudal Hustler. In this case, it's going to be Bruno. I need to put his picture in here. It's not going to be Alex. But essentially, yeah, when you guys register, you hit reserve spot, notification goes to Slack channel, and it would get dropped. And Bruno over here, he's on standby. I want to include a meeting scheduled in this section. So Bruno can see it and he can teach you guys on Saturdays at 1 p.m. So how do you troubleshoot this? The problem that I'm running into, guys, and as I'm solving this in real time, you get to foreshadow me and see how I'm doing this. It's simple. Like I'm not getting any, this is not working. So the Zoom notification is not coming in. So what we're going to do is here's a workshop pipeline. If its stage is in nurture email, introduction email, then, and I also want to fill out the form and maybe the form submitted, our form submitted, and then add filters. Form is the have workshop. Workshop form. You know what? I'm just gonna create a Freedom Fusion Flip workshop form. Now, actually, I think this is it. It's already. Let's do this workshop. I think it's already it. Workshop forms. Boom. I think this is good. And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. Confirm. So where is it? I don't think it added. I didn't edit. So we're gonna add workshop. How come I didn't add? Hold on, let me see. Workshop form submitted. Let's see. Form is Okay. There's a lot of fields over here, guys, that we need to, I guess, fill it out. Let's see. Term and condition. Let's do yes. Will that allow us to save it? No, it doesn't allow us. So let's revert back. So what we really want to do, guys, we want to, I guess we'll do, probably will allow us to save it this time. Okay, cool. But it didn't really reflect. Adds a workflow trigger and on execution, context gets added to the workflow. So I think we may already have that workflow, but yeah, let's kind of, you know what? Let's go ahead and see what kind of execution logs we have. We have nothing. This was never executed. So right now we really have, let's take, before we go anywhere further with this, let's take a look at other workflows that we have for this form. Because if you introduce like duplicate, it may be problematic. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna search for workshops. Let's see, do we have email nurturing? So we're gonna see nurturing email campaigns to see if something got registered. Recipe show no register to nurture. Let me see execution logs. So it looks like it was, yes. So register form to nurture intro emails. Yes, that is the one. So obviously, guys, when somebody fills out a form, you need to see what is going to be happening when somebody fills out a form. In this case, this is the form that got filled out. So if you go to Freedom Fusion Flip, if you go to save my seat, I want to reserve my spot, you fill that out. When somebody fills it out and go high level, it's going to show here. I'm switching between Zapier and go high level. This is where we at. The pipeline is nurture introduction emails. So at this point, once it's inside of this pipeline, and this is the pipeline. Let me go ahead and show you the pipeline. So the pipeline, of course, you guys already know it's here, but let's see. Okay, so we got this pipeline, nurture intro emails. So, where is it? Now I'm just trying to find automation, guys. Oh, okay, it could be maybe this. Okay. It could be possibly this, but yes, it's actually this. And it's already published. I see what's going on. It's published for, it's really like doesn't have the correct date. Okay. No, actually it may, is it a recurring date? Custom field, specific date time. Use the event for event the specific date. Let's do this, guys, and check with ChatGPT. Can I set up recurring date every Saturday? Okay, so I think that's what we got to do, guys. We can't be, I think that's the problem. That's what happened. Oh, the date was maybe in the past, and that's why it didn't trigger. So let's see what it says. It says choose, instead of locking into June 20 day, use this one, choose next Saturday. This means no matter when someone registers. Now you can use wait until event start timer. Okay. But do we have that as an option? Let me see. Do we have that as an option? If we can't specific date and type, we only got custom field. And we have specific date, specific day, current day of the month. And let's do this. I guess it's going to be the 6th. And it's going to be at 1 p.m. So we're quickly setting this up. And yeah, I think, let me just ask ChatGPT just to be sure like that we're cooking things up correctly. And let's see. I only have select this month and the date. Is that okay? Got it. Thanks for clarifying. What you're seeing, select the month and day, is a static event in the Go High Level set event. That means it only lets you pick one specific date. This works fine if you're scheduling one-off workshops, say this Saturday. Everyone registering before then should point to that one event. But if you want to be automatically recurring every Saturday, the static picker won't handle it. You need to do one of those approaches. If you want to do recurring every Saturday, then you need to in Zoom create a recurring meeting weekly on Saturday at 1 p.m. In Go High Level, don't use set events start time. Instead, use wait until the day week of Saturday. Send reminder, email, text with recurrent. Okay, so I guess we got to do this, guys. So I do have Zoom ready, but let's just try to see if this thing is even available. You always got to verify if it's actually even there. Sometimes ChatGPT tells you this, but it's not really there. So in a Go High Level, don't use set, just use wait until day of the week. Okay, let's jump into here. And can we do wait until date of the week? Wait until, I guess it does say wait. We're gonna see if we try that. Wait, and then we have until. So we have a couple of things. Wait for a particular amount, timer period. Wait for, no, I don't think that's it. Let's do wait appointment time. So until, you know what? I don't want to think too much about this. Let me just say like this. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to ask again. This is what I have. This is what I have as an option. I want it to be Saturday, 1 p.m. recurring. Every Saturday I want this workshop. See what is going to cook up. Perfect. Thanks for sharing it. You're actually seeing that wait until event time action as a little confusing and Go High Level because it automatically knows Saturday 1 p.m. unless you feed it in the event time. What those numbers do is basically add a delay. So what you have right now is if you set it, etc., then add this wait until 0 or whatever, the workflow will hold the contact until exactly the time, but it will not automatically repeat. Okay, so we still missed that. Okay, so since your options are limited in the evention, you could do wait until a day of next week. Do we have that? Let's go ahead and back out. This is recursive way, guys, until we figure this out. Unfortunately, this is what you gotta do. Like you could wipe code the heck out of it, but then when things gonna break, you're gonna be so cooked. It's just easier to set this once and forget. That's why you kind of gotta go through this hassle. Let's see, wait until. If you guys see any option that is gonna say like until, definitely let me know. And that option could be wait. Okay, well, I think maybe this one. Wait until before exact. What is it saying over here? Hold on. It says wait until condition is met. Condition is day of the week, Saturday, and time 1 p.m. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's go with that. Let's go with condition is met. Okay, wait until exact time, And day a week, Saturday. If the time is already in the past, now should the contact I kind of don't like this, guys. It's not straightforward. It's not straightforward. Wait until before. Wow, okay. Okay, so we gotta do condition. And what kind of conditions? Oh my God, we gotta go do conditions, guys. Okay. Condition day of the week. Okay, so let's do Saturday. Time. Let's see, I don't know, time. Time is Eastern. -5. GMT. Close enough. And time. Time. Let's see. Ah. Okay, so okay. So it kind of I like the dynamic approach. Which one is going to be easier? Let's see. For condition, I don't see time. I only see time zone and month. Okay, so I gotta add another one. Okay. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait until it. Oh no. Yeah, 1 p.m. No, it doesn't make sense. No, there gotta be another easier way than that. There gotta be an easier way, guys. I think we're getting cooked. We're getting too stuck on one step, guys. We're getting cooked. Let me go ahead and delete this stupid thing and try to figure it out if there's a. I don't want to rewrite the workflow because the existing one looks pretty good. I just need to figure out the condition over here. So if I do this one and contact details time, no, we don't have time. We only got time zone. Date, no, we don't have date. Okay, that kind of sucks. Okay, we need to figure it out, guys. We need to figure out how we're gonna do this, unless I modify the logic and do it this way. But I kind of go with the option A. We want to condition wait for the Saturday, and we want to trigger it after another wait until specific. Let me clarify this. I don't see another time. I'm gonna just say I don't see time condition. So let's see what is gonna. Thanks, you're not missing it. Go high level is just a bit different. Wait until condition is met. Let you choose day of the week, month, time zone, but not specific clock time. Wait until event time only works if you set an event date on contact or if they book through the appointment calendar. So that's why you don't see time at 1 p.m. If it's a recurring Zoom workshop, the same time every week at 1 p.m., create a recurring Zoom meeting in Zoom. Okay, and go high level. Use this workflow logic. Wait until day of week is Saturday. Then wait X hours. Example, 13 hours. That way you hack the time of the day by waiting fixed offset. Okay, wait. Okay, so wait until you gotta do this, guys. Wait until day of the week. Okay, let's do this. Do we have this stupid thing? Let's see. We're gonna wait. Okay, wait until. Let me kind of zoom in a little closer, guys, so you guys could see it. Okay, so wait until the day of the week. I don't really see any day of the week. Wait until before after service booking starting time. That's the only thing. But we're not really booking anything. Wait until exact time. We can't really do that. So ChatGPT is lying to us, guys. So we're gonna have to figure it out another way. So once again, let me see. We're going back over here. We're gonna wait X hours. Wait until where? So I'm gonna be specific. I'm gonna say, where do you see like this? Okay, I don't see it. Oh my God, I didn't think it was gonna take that long. Hold on. Wait until. I'm just gonna say this. Go check the. I don't see. Wait until. Can you review Go high level documentation? And come back to me with the best response. Okay, so like that. We're gonna do this. Okay, I think we're gonna have to. I didn't think that there is no native integration, guys, in Go high level, so we're just gonna have to use this method, I think. So yeah, we're gonna create a link and then we're gonna do this. So how can we do this in a recurring date? Wow, okay. It's actually not bad, guys. We could possibly do this. Uh, it's a little strange workflow, but I guess we could pull it off. So if you set up a form submitted and set the trigger for advanced window and we do only active, let's see if it's even possible. Why do I have a feeling that like this is not possible? So it says set an advanced window only active between, so wait time delay via, okay, time delay, wait, advanced window. Okay, I guess it is possible. Okay, we'll do Saturday. We do 1 p.m. How do I know this is my 1 p.m.? We need to figure this out, guys. Shortly 1 p.m. and we're gonna do, well, actually I want to do it at 12 p.m. because that's, I want to remind people that we're gonna have workshops, and I'll run this. I guess it mentioned that I need to run it until 1 p.m. So guys, this is like a little brain surgery for you, for any of you guys who are watching this, but stick around because this is not taught anywhere, guys. This is like literally we're building a brand from scratch and showing you guys how to set everything up, and you could follow and kind of do the same thing. We just need to make sure we choose this on Saturday, not Friday, not, we're just going to choose Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Okay, wait a second, is that really selected or deselected? That is a little unclear. Resume is not really clear, guys. We're gonna have to do the test. Let me, hold on. How do I know if it's selected? I selected an advanced workshop, a button. Is it really selected when it's shown blue, or is it disabled when it's shown gray? So the column in advanced workshop indicates that blue is enabled. Okay, cool. I like that. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So we're gonna enable that. So we're gonna do Saturday enabled. Okay, so we're smooth sailing, guys. We are, say, between 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. and send your, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna give it a more window time. I think 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. is actually makes more sense. to 2 a.m. Yeah, it may make some more sense actually. So we're gonna do on Saturday. And then what do we do with how many minutes we wait time delay? After the window opens, send your email plus Slack plus Zoom reminder. Okay. Okay. We kind of I don't get it. Where is the actual what? Okay. Let's do wait again. Set an event time. Okay, let's do this. Where is that timeout? Let's do wait. Man, like what's going on? Okay, wait. Okay. Window 2 a.m. Okay, so we set that up. So use set events window. Okay. After Windows, send your email. That is funny. So we got to set this up, and after the window opens, send your email to Slack. But do we really want to do this? We don't want to. I think what we want to do is actually we want to send an email advising about the workshop. Yeah, so I think what we want, guys, is an email that talks about advising the workshop. From the data, use Zapier to calculate the next Saturday at 1 p.m. Okay, I kind of like that, but we need to get past that. Okay. Let's do this. I think we gotta wipe. Man, we can't do anything natively. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a copy of that. For workshops. Freedom Fusion Fleet workshops. Okay, come on, let's see. Okay, I think this is better. Let's see. Okay, so no, what's going on? Gonna have to close the whole thing. It looks buggy. Oh, come on. Load up. All right, guys, so what we're doing now, we're just troubleshooting the form to see why it's not popping up. Thank you for joining, and yeah, we're troubleshooting this form. And when I click reserve my spot, I'm supposed to get an email and I'm supposed to get a Zoom notification. So for Zoom, this is what we have. It's from an existing like a webhook. So what this thing does, it catches the hook. So basically I created a hook inside of Zapier. It catches the request from Go High Level. And it creates a meeting with Zoom. Then it comes back to Go High Level and updates the forms to include the first name, the last name, that kind of stuff, the contact ID, and a bunch of other fields, including Zoom link. And after that, it sends a private channel, and the it delays a little bit so that it sends a notification like Zoom meeting scheduled with the lead. This is what it looks like. This is the meeting scheduled with the lead. Bruno is the one, my virtual assistant. He's focused now really heavily on e-commerce. So he's reaching out to some French kind of a person in China, and so he's working on that. But I'm tasked with this thing over here to fix this situation. So, and of course, we're building our luxury brand, luxury pet brand. And in order for us to build it, we need to we have multiple things going on. We have like those workshops over here when people register for them and they save a seat, they reserve the spot, they fill out the form. And what I want to do, I wanted to, like, for a person who filled out that form, I want it to be a notification sent out saying something like, thank you for joining to our Freedom Fusion Fleet workshops, which is basically, because essentially the person who is going to go through this workshop, they're going to read all this stuff over here and they're going to be like, oh, here's Bruno. Oh, yeah, I like this. I wanna join this. And they'll be like, all right, well, let me join it. And they hit save my seat, and then they go here and they fill out the form. And this is where we stop, guys, right now. This is what we're trying to figure out how to, after you set this thing up, we want to figure out a way that it just constantly sends to them at 1 p.m. an appointment from Zoom. Not appointment, but a recurring meeting. There's like a appointment is slightly different in Go High Level. So, but to do that, we really need to, as soon as this form filled out, we need to take output from this form and send it out to to Zoom. But the way we're gonna do this is through Zapier. So this is what I have. I have Zapier. So, and of course, the reason why we're doing it is because obviously people pay us money. They want to learn AI automations. They want to build their personal brands, luxury brands. So it's in our interest to fix this, and to really, the only way I could see this, us fixing this, is to reverse engineer this existing automations that I set up in the past, because it's already kind of just baked in, and we're just gonna kind of set up a parallel automation to this. And then we're gonna set up like a hook. We're gonna pick like another hook, but I want to trace it down. What I'm trying to do now, guys, is I'm trying to trace it down. There's actually, like, this automation does kind of a lot. It it does a bunch of things, but we don't really need to have all those things. But technically maybe we will down the road need some of those things, like after, when you start the meeting, we want to record it and save it, that kind of stuff. But I'm not too worried about it at this point. Right now, I just want to send a Zoom link automatically to Bruno and to moms over 40 who are registering into our workshop. And I'm trying to build like a way, easier way for us to do this. And I think I mean, this seems to be like the way. I think it does what we want. It sends like a channel and everything. It creates a meeting. The only thing I'm trying to figure it out is how will it know like when the meeting is gonna be, is truly gonna, because I need to have that meeting kind of, how should I say this? On this form, when you fill it out, there is no meeting. Meaning, like if you go here, there is, you want to reserve the spot, there is no meeting, but I still want to capture the time when the person fills out this form. So this way I can calculate from the time what date that person filled out the form, extract that date, feed it into here, into Zapier, and basically have Zapier figure it out that, oh, by the way, this person filled out a form on Sunday, but the next Saturday from the Sunday is gonna be kind of this is gonna be the meeting. So this way, whoever filled out the form is gonna get the meeting. So to engineer this, guys, we really need to kind of turn on our brain cells for a second and try to figure it out how to calculate this. In order for us to do that, we need to ask our friend ChatGPT to see what on earth can we possibly do. Like, what are we supposed to specify in here? I could put like when, sure, I could catch things and date created, but I feel like we need some sort of a transformation. So let's try to ask it how to, like, this is the part where I kind of, so whatever it is going on here in Zapier, we also want to make sure that we cover and go high level. Right now we're dealing here with like back and forth kind of thing. So if I was to show you guys what we're dealing here with, this is high level, right? This is go high level over here, GHL, Freedom Fusion System. And over here, what we got is, we got Zapier, right? We got Zapier. So Zapier. So what we want to do, we're gonna infuse, and we gotta create those steps. If you don't create them, you won't be able to engineer a solution. So we really want to be kind of like this. So here's go high level. Here's the form over here. Person fill out the form, and the you know, as soon as they fill out the form, they click submit button. So they click submit. Here's a button, submit. So they clicked on it, and now the information started traveling. The form, whatever is inside of that form, started traveling into Go High Level. In Go High Level, we have automation. We have automation that is, and this is like an automation for the workflow. And this automation is gonna do something for us. It's gonna look at who is the username, who, like, it's gonna look at all the information, like what's inside of that form, and it's gonna pass that into Zapier. It's gonna come back, like it's gonna pass it directly back into Go High Level, and then it's gonna go to Zapier. So it's gonna like store information and send it to Zapier. Zapier is gonna be cooking things up for us. It's gonna be connecting us to Zoom. So Zoom is right here on the right hand corner, and Zoom is really just where we wanna get this access into. So Zoom, there we go. And now we want to come back from Zoom and do it like this. We want to get the actual link, and we want to hit Zapier. We want to come back into Go High Level like that. So that's kind of what we're doing. Just trying to see what is the best way to do it. I think I'm overthinking this, but let's go back to Go High Level and see. Okay, so calculate the next Saturday. Okay, how can I calculate? Okay, how can I calculate the next Saturday? Let's do this. Let's do some calculations. This is the design that we came up with. This is automation that we're going to proceed with, guys. And yeah, so I kind of like this. It's just kind of back and forth. Let's see how we're gonna calculate um the week. So we're gonna, oh my God. Okay, so manual calculations. I kind of don't like manual. Let's take a look at automatic steps. Automatic steps, we're gonna add a formatter and we're gonna subtract timestamp and we're gonna input zap meta human now to current step. So, okay, and then we're gonna use custom value days to add, and some Zapier uses JavaScript code step to calculate next static dynamically. Okay, I mean, we could possibly do that. So let today equals new date. Let today whatever. Let's the day plus Saturday until. But I don't know. I don't know if we could do that. That's kind of complex, guys. So do manual quick automatic calculation of each register, so the workflow can always tag it. Okay, I kind of like this idea. So, but also, if today's day in cell Google Sheets, no, I kind of don't like the Google Sheets way. I want it to be more, what is this one? Manual calculation. Okay, I kind of like the formatter. So let's do the formatter. But first we're gonna copy this Go High Level Zoom meeting. Zaps. We're gonna copy this bad boy. So we're gonna copy it. So we got folders, high level automations. We're just gonna do Zoom, Zaps, Zoom. We're gonna copy this Go High Level Automation. Yes, let's do that. Let's copy, duplicate, and edit. Okay, cool. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna call it rename. We're gonna do high level. We're gonna high level, Go High Level, Zoom, and Slack integration plus for Freedom Fusion Flip workshop. So this is what it's gonna be. Freedom Fusion Flip workshop. And okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do the calculation thing. So catch a hook. What kind of hook we're gonna get? We're gonna need to catch a hook. Let's find new records. What do we have? We have a lead. Okay, we have a lead. That's not, I don't know if it's the correct hook. If it's correct data. But for now, kind of let's just disregard that and add a formatter. Then we'll figure it out a bit later, like which hook we need to do. Choose an event, and we're gonna, I guess we're gonna pick, I don't know what we're gonna pick. I want to say date and time, but I don't know. We're gonna ask, we're gonna add, subtract date time. We're gonna use format. Then we're gonna input. What exactly are we inputting? We're gonna need to input something. Let's, I guess, date created. So theoretically speaking, if the date is created when the form is filled out, and I wanted to at that particular time to edit, but when is it gonna be really? Oh, okay. It's gonna be really created on between 12. Okay, how should I say this? If I go back to Go High Level, guys, and show you what is cooking up in Go High Level, there's some craziness going on over here. I set up this automation flow that kind of waits for specific time, and it's kind of cooking up. It takes a little bit time to load. I guess it was something is slow on their backend servers. But why? Why is this happening so slow? Come on, let's see. Let's see. Uh-huh. What? It doesn't load. That's the automations. No, come on, automation. Let me just close that out. No, no, no. Come on. Apps. Automation. Okay, delete workflow. Confirm. Yep. All right, guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna